Before we even start, can we take a moment to appreciate the protective packaging that comes with ISEE Hair? Because look at that hole. That would not have been pretty if there was no protection. So this video is sponsored by ISEE Hair. They see your beauty, and there are hair care tips and instructions on how to become an ISEE member on the card that comes in the box. Also, they do giveaways like monthly, so if you are a customer, definitely stalk them on social media, see if you can get something for free. And the wig that I'm using today is an old school style unit, body wave, 16 inches, standard edition, what like every YouTuber used to wear at one point. And we are going to take a look at it starting on the underside. I'm gonna turn it around so you can see me cut the lace in the very back. It does have medium brown lace, not the transparent lace wave that's been going on. And this actually suits me. You'll see why later. Also, we have a comb in the back, adjustable straps. Unfortunately, the comb covers some of the holes for the adjustable straps. I don't really like that. I've complained about that with other wigs in the past. I also have combs on either side and one in the very front. Not my preferred location, but it's there. So I do have 4-inch parting and 13 inches from side to side. And I'm using my favorite purple clips to keep the hair in place and not destroy the baby hairs. So you can see that I've sped up the clip. And it was originally about 2 minutes long. What I'm doing here is going in and out like micro cutting, so that it is a somewhat jagged edge, but not blatantly obvious to the point where it may destroy the lace. And I found that this has been useful for me. You only have to do it once, so definitely take your time. And you can see the veil of lace over my hand, medium brown lace. It looks a lot like some of these transparent lace wigs that are being marketed. So I'm starting to feel like the transparent wave is a little bit of a scam. And I did mention my doubts about the whole trend in a previous video. I just realized with a lot of wigs that there was no consistency with the transparency between companies. Usually products tend to look the same, so it was very sketchy to me, but I went along with it because that was what everybody calls it. Now I'm going to pin my wig down, and I'm also going to get some of the hair right there at the sideburns out. And I can do this with confidence because it is 13 inches from ear to ear. And with the 14 inches, usually too big, and I find myself having to cut my sideburns, but with 13 inches is perfect for me. We do have 22.5 inches around the circumference, and that is the size for this unit. I don't think there are other sizes on the website, but don't quote me on that. But I am going to wet the hair so that it can lie down beautifully, and use the back of my edges comb brush to just comb it back and make sure it's nice and flat. Then clip the hair again, and usually my hair falls at some point and creates a part, so I'm defining the part that it created on its own when I was brushing it back, and this is the part that I'll go with because usually that's the part that works for me in the end, the one that just naturally forms. Now, I do have a wig grip band in the front, and I am going to curl my hair in the back. And I am going to use my Cream of Nature setting lotion, just a little bit. I really should put it in a spray bottle, but I am lazy and this is just who I am. So a little bit of product right there so that it can set the curls in place and they won't be falling at the end of the day. I like my curls to last, and somebody asked me about this. This is what I do if I want my curls to last. Use some kind of product like a setting lotion and it will work perfectly. Lotta Body is a lot better than this. It's the best one. The cheap stuff works best. That's one thing I've realized, probably because it's damaging and they don't care about what they put in there, but it works best, and it's a wig, so it doesn't really matter. I'm curling up, and I am pin curling with pins that are very short. I'm sorry. So it looks really bad, but I did get the curls that I desired, and I just grabbed my pin and put it in there. It's really hot. I should have used duckbill clips, but I don't have any. I just have a million pins from the time I did straw curls. So I'm gonna use those until they go missing, which it doesn't look like they're gonna go missing. They're just always there, and I always put them back where they belong. So I'm gonna take off my wig grip band, and I will fix the front later so that it doesn't look kinked up. And we're also going to remove the curls, release them from their pin prison, and it looks amazing. My complexion looks great. The hair looks great, full of body, and that's why body wave is one of the good textures. Body wave and a loose wave, they're great for curling your hair. Do not ever get straight hair if you want to curl your hair, because the curls will fall flat in no time. And I found with these two textures, it works perfectly. I am doing my hairline with my Uncle Funky's daughter, Curly Magic. We should all know this by now. If you don't know this by now, you should probably subscribe to this channel so you can know what I do over and over and over again. But I put the wig on and this is what it looks like. And we are going to fix the hairline. So starting on the baby hairs, I'm cutting them to be a little bit shorter so that they can look beautiful along my hairline. And I'm only doing one side. Really, doing two sides is beneficial because the wig sits better, but I'm only doing this side because I'm lazy, and I'm putting just a little bit of Got To Be Glued on my sideburn. Everything else is free. I want my hairline to survive the wigs. You know, some people have thinning hair, and I'm one of those people. I don't have a very dense hairline, so I have no business putting Got To Be Glued all over. And I'm going in again with my Curly Magic just to make sure my baby hairs look good. I don't usually do a good job on baby hairs, but I feel like I did a fantastic job this time. And it helps to have a wig that is not too dense along the hairline. That I found has helped me tremendously when it came to doing baby hairs or making my edges look reasonably good. So this is what we're looking like. I did shorten the hair right around the sideburn to make it a little bit more realistic. And I'm going in with some pressed powder. This is Bare Minerals Bare Pro shade 27. I'm a medium dark complexion. Sometimes that doesn't translate into the camera. So in case anybody is wondering and wants a gauge, that's where I am. But this is just beautiful right here. I'm gonna use my hot comb. The powder, the lace, and then the dark brown wig cap that's a little bit too dark for me. This is the perfect combination I found. If you don't want to tint lace or do the absolute most, you can see on the other side I have not put any Got To Be Glued, so I just have my wig cap there showing, but when I bring my wig forward and sit it the way it's supposed to sit, it's gonna be completely covered, and it's not gonna show because I have a bang on that side. So this is it for now. What we're gonna do next is layer the wig, fully customize it. I feel like it looks good now, but I also feel like later on when I want to do more styles, I'm going to want the layering, especially when it comes to tying your hair up. If you want that bang, you have to layer, but I am putting a bobby pin there to keep the hair down for now so that it doesn't come out of place. And I'm starting at the top here, cutting the hair. Usually what I do with my layering is the first layer at the top of the hair, closest to the part, comes around my lip line, and then I gradually go down as I go to the bottom. We're gonna do the other side. The bang area, I do a triangle, and then I separate the triangle into smaller sections so that I can cut. And what I do is make sure it's anywhere between my nose and lips. If I want a shorter, more flirty bang, I will go in the middle of the bridge of my nose and cut there, so that it's not too much like full bangs, but it's short enough so it looks cute and flirty. And this time I'm going with light layers. So I'm going to the other side and I'm cutting like I did previously, around the lips first and then go down, and then go around too, you know, get 3/4 of the way to the back so that you have full layering and body. And I did mention that this wig is 16 inches, but it also has 150% density, I believe. They have 3 different densities, 130, 150, 180. I am curling the front because there were kinks there and I need that bang to look flawless from root to tip. This natural density is perfect for people who like something that is light and airy and you can breathe. So this would be ideal for those of you who get hot easily under wigs. And I kept it simple, old school. The wig looks great. The ends look amazing. I'm thankful for that. And it retails at about $91.60 for the one that I had. I always forget to put pricing in the description box for my customization, but the price varies by length and density. But I'm not leaving yet. I have to put the wig up for those of us who like our hair out of our faces or like to put our hair in a ponytail so you can see what it looks like. And some of you work out. I work out when I remember to work out. I'm terrible about it. I need to get back on a real routine, but it looks really cute. I think baby hair is a bit too much, so I'm gonna cancel those in the future. And now I'm done. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll make sure I include all the information along with coupons in the description box. If you have questions, ask, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!